because people see it, and doesn't mean they're going to react to it. That's why the world still goes on as it goes. Because people know that, for example, what happened in New York, September 11th, 2001, people know the whole story about that. There's movie upon movie upon movie about it, but people don't do nothing. They just still continue to walk in that way like, well, yeah, I know everything is fake, but you know what? I'm gonna get this new phone that's coming out. But you know what? I have the 2015 truck. I heard the 2016 is about to come out, so they're more focused on that. You got niggas walking around playing Pokemon Go, what's it called? Is it Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
Getting hit in the back of the head, robbed and shit. This is the way of the world. All the stuff that's going on, and you playing Pokemon Go, getting robbed in the middle of the park. All these things are out, but even Esau knows these people, they don't get it. We've dumbed them down enough. We got them to drink enough orange soda, enough strawberry Fanta, enough Wingstop to where they good. As soon as people start rising up a little bit, hey, throw the McRib back out there. We'll get them. We'll get them. Make it 2 for $5 at Burger King. Make every Tuesday at Popeyes, you get 2 wings, a wing and a thigh and a biscuit for 99 cents. And them niggas will go right back to sleep.
I can say this about the shot. That's beautiful. The brothers brought out the UN thing, man. For one, now they saying the head tribe, Judah, Yahweh, needs reparations now. The UN just said that. So they said, man, the blacks of America deserve reparations, man, for all that BS they've been through. And then on the same hand, the UN has taken over the internet now. So the US contractual agreement was up last week Saturday. So it's a lot playing into like what the brother was saying, man, what this brother's going into, man. You got this on the other hand, they'll keep saying like, yeah, man, we deserve equality and reparations. And then too, when your internet really about to start tripping, they just start shutting down, and you're gonna have to really answer to the so-called white man about your internet. But they like the brother said, they got you sleep, man.
It's on because that's a good point that one of the brothers made. Because let's say that reparations do happen for the so-called Negro, man. Well, really, that's a good day, because that's also going to play into another prophecy of in peace and safety, man.
Yep.
Because that's going to totally pacify the nation of the Jews, of the Judaic nation, man.
Yep.
Because that's going to be everything that this nation was seeking, man.
Yep.
Everything that the Judites was, chiefly the Judites was seeking is love and loyalty from these other nations.
Yep.
So that's pretty much everything that they wanted, just reparations, acknowledgement.
Yeah.
And hopefully when that happens is when they totally just start going in on Jay. Yeah? So that prophecy can be fulfilled on a minor level, because ultimately when they say peace is when ultimate destruction is going to come, man.
That's right.
They seek to help the poor. Scripture says.
Very true.
Yeah.
Can I make a quick point real quick? And even what the brothers is going into, even got today, like out there, well, they have a lot of this Black Lives Matter stuff happening to really subdue the masses of the people, whereas they don't know what's going on out in all the other countries and everything. But even out in Russia today, which had actually started today, I believe from the 4th to the 7th, they actually are doing drills, whereas 40 million people are being trained to go into nuclear bomb shelters. You know, because they know that an up and coming epidemic is about to happen across the world. You know, you got 40 million people going into nuclear bomb shelters. You got like 200,000 officials going up to people's houses in different vehicles, picking them up and taking them to these shelters, whereas Moscow's training for these epidemics. You know, but you got our people worried about, like the brother was going into, you know, Lamborghinis, you know, Versace shirts, the new game systems coming out, the iPhone 7s. You know what I'm saying, when all hell and mayhem is about to break loose, man, because everything's going on under closed, like behind closed doors, you know?
Okay. This is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 15. Woe unto them that Salakia. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahweh, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay.
That's right. All this madness is going on. People, I shouldn't say people, brothers of understanding, the elect, we're starting to see these things. And we're starting to bring it out. And through the spirit of Yahweh, we're opening the eyes of the masses. People are seeing those things that are hidden. And they're starting to understand, like, damn, yeah, the world is really jacked up. That's right. The world is crazy. The Catholic Church is just the seed of Satan. Everything that's going on around you is a lie. So if you sit up and thinking that Hillary Clinton is a better choice than Donald Trump's, you lost. Right. You lost. You out here bad. You lost.
Don't get amped up because LeBron James is endorsing him. What a clown, man.
But as you see, if LeBron James follows that person, then that tells you a whole lot about LeBron James. It tells me one thing, as you learned, or I learned with Michael Jordan and Isaiah Thomas, with Detroit. Yeah, Isaiah Thomas, what they got into to big, heavy debts with gambling, and to pay those debts back, they were throwing games. They were deciding the outcome of games by, cheating and different things like that, throwing the ball out of bounds, simple things like that. So me seeing LeBron James going for Hillary Clinton, it all tells you that everything around you is fake, it's false, it's phony. You're watching a basketball, or so-called basketball game, but they already have the outcome. You're watching the election, but they already have the outcome. Somebody voted for, if you really wanted to be into it and you were all about Hillary Clinton, if they showed you the video where she passed out, looked like she died, you should be like, you know what, nah, can't be the president. She passed out.
Right.
So bad. She passed out last Friday. I don't think she would be the president. She's just not fit. And Donald Trump, man, you can't take Donald Trump serious, man. Ain't no way in hell you. I'm just saying that to say that everything around you is false. We could go in about it all day. But if you're caught, see people thinking that I'm conscious, but on the same note saying that Hillary Clinton is this, that, and the other. Hillary Clinton is just as rotten, if not more rotten, than Donald Trump. They're all it's one big game, and they got you trapped up in the game. Just like you see Monday Night Football, music comes on, it's all entertainment. It's not real. That's the same thing with this election. That's the same thing with Black Lives Matter. What's the rebuttal to Black Lives Matter? You got all lives matter. Then you got people that are just saying that they just blindly go for the cops. They got blue ribbons wrapped around their whole house. No matter what a cop does, they just with the cops. Everybody's trapped up into, they look at the cops like a football team. I'm rolling with the cops. Right? The cops are killing niggas left and right. You can't just blindly say I'm with the cops. Then you got Black Lives Matter. They act like if a nigga's breaking their house, they not gonna call the police. Man, stop. And it's all just a big mind game that they're playing. That if you are in the truth and the Lord has blessed you with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you can step aside and just watch the whole game play. Because believe it or not, our message ain't for everybody.
That's right.
We could care less about niggas that are getting killed, football players, all that stuff. None of that stuff moves us. We pay our taxes, we do all that. That's your money. You just like Yahweh said, render unto Caesar what is Caesar. I don't care. If I can't pay the car note, I'm gonna take the car to the people. I'm not gonna be hiding nothing. That's how we live our life. We follow the way of truth. We don't follow some new scheme or Ponzi scheme to make money.
Check out the word amusement, right? Online etymology. I'm just go straight to it. The word amusement, right? From the French, amusement, meaning a pastime, play, game anything which pleasantly diverts the attention from duty or work.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, that was it. That's pretty much the point.
That's what all these things are.
Yeah,
It's amusement.
Amusement parks.
It's a bunch of flashing lights to get your attention away from what's real and what's true. The stuff start blinking and every nigga start wandering over there now. They got 230, they got all them.
ADD.
Right? You walk in I used to always talk about this. You walking in the mall, that's why you see all the colors and the fanciness. Because it's like you're trying to get to a destination. But if you have to walk through a place like a mall, your attention is drawn away so much that you lose focus on what you want to do. So as you walk into the door of the mall, you got, what's that cookie place in the mall? You know, you walk in there, the cookie hits you, you like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and get a cookie. Yeah. 2 cookies. Right, he just said it, you got Cinnabon, you like, damn, I didn't even know Cinnabon was in here. Gonna give me a little Cinnabon. You keep going, next thing you know, you got shoes from Foot Locker, $100 worth of clothes from Burlington Coat Factory. But you came there to get your watch fixed at the jeweler. That's why you came there. You did everything for what you were supposed to do. That's the so-called white man has mastered that art. He's mastered that art. Just like you go into nightclubs, all the flashes, the lights are turned low, and then you have the flashing, and they study that those flashing lights tend to draw your mind away from not just attention, but from things that mean something. It just kind of puts you in a stupor. And that's where that term mesmerized, it came from a guy, his name was, I think it was Franz Mesmer, and he ran a study, they used to call them salons. And what he would do was he would get people to come in there, just like a club, get them to come in there, turn the lights down low, do the strobe light thing. And then he started adding like liquor in it. And he said, you can get these people to do just about anything. You have orgies in there, all kinds of stuff. The so-called white man has mastered the art of drawing your attention away from what's real. So what do we have to do? We have to keep our mind focused. Like it says in Matthew 6, keep our eyes single. Because if your eyes not single, you're going to be walking through the mall with all kinds of bags looking crazy as hell. With a bunch of shit that you don't need. A bunch of stuff you don't even want when you get home. You don't even want half the stuff. You got 17 pairs of sneakers in your closet with 2 feet. You can't wear all that stuff.
Right.
And then you looking at your account like, what happened? Where'd all the money go? I just got paid.
You bringing up good points, because I can even think of an example at my job. I work at a furniture store, and I'm talking about the biggest retail store in the world, pretty much what they say. And there's been so many scenarios like we were pretty much bringing up, how they'll go into this store and there's so many different lights and different things to do in there. They'll come out and not get ready to load this 85-inch TV in your car, but you're driving in a Chevy Cavalier.
Right.
You know, and then when I go there, they be like, I'm sorry, we'll come back. We didn't even intend on getting this TV. You know what I mean? And it's like, what the fuck you come here for? That mesmerization that this brother's going into. They just go in there to look around and they end up buying something that can't even fit in their car. You know? Just had to bring up that point.
That's a great example, because that's what people do. They say, they look at that, I don't want to tell where the brother worked, but they look at that big building, big ass building. Look, the building looked like an aircraft shitter. And they looking at it like, damn, look at that. I gotta be in there. I gotta go in there and be a part of that whole thing. You got 4 TVs at home, but you in there and now you done bought a 72-inch TV because they had it on sale. And then a nigga will say, well, it says savings. I saved $100 by buying this TV. I was talking to my old lady about that. Well, everything said, well, you're saving 30%, you're saving 40%. I told her, you know how you save money? By not spending money. You just gave away all that money to those people and run back here talking about you saved something. No, nigga, you gave it all away. You didn't save anything.
So it's true.
That's what Jake, I read something Jake said that. He said they put a scenario, TV for $2,000 on sale for $1,750. I saved $250. No, nigga, you You spent $1,750 on that.
God, that's real, brother.
People get caught up in the stupor of the whole thing. What do we have coming up in November? You got Black Friday. Even before that, you got the Halloween sale. So people's mind are just trapped into just all kinds of manner of wickedness. All kinds of manner of wickedness. But what we're going to do is we're going to stay focused, keep our eyes single, and try to do the best that we can to get on this chariot. Because I believe the brother was talking earlier, and that's what I want Matthew 10 for. He was talking earlier about, man, you can't really trust nobody, not even your family. And that's really how it is. You're out here to save yourself. And you don't know if you're going to get saved, but you steady worried about your daughter. You steady worried trying to get her. Bro, you got to get yourself in the right mind. And pray for your family. I'm not saying get your family. But what good is it for you worrying about them if you ain't doing it right? So that's how you have to live. You got to live your life in the right way. Because if you don't, then you'll be caught up. And one of the ways that you'll get caught up is it'll even be your own brothers. For example, it'll even be your own mother. Your mama find out you out here preaching. Police come talking to her and they say, well, we're gonna get you fired from your job. What you think your mom's gonna do? She's gonna turn you over, turn you in, whatever the situation may be. So what are you gonna do? You gonna quit? You gotta keep pushing the word. You gotta keep doing it. Start at
10 and 36.
16. Tell me where to start.
Matthew chapter 10, verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves.
That's how you have to be when you're dealing in your everyday life.